Alright, I'm live. Talk really quick about my shifts at Taco Bell at Rialto. Because the shit is getting so ridiculous. I'm working there one day out of the fucking week. One day out of the week. And at first I was a closer. And their excuse for me being a closer that I should focus on maintaining the store clean at all times. Right? Which is bullshit. Which I don't care. I really don't care as long as I was getting my so-called 8 hours, but I appreciate the distraction that Maria and Eman are causing due to their selfish needs. And it's really not my fault you guys gave up a child and proceeded a Taco Bell career. Hey, that got nothing to do with me. So, whatever y'all call yourselves doing, too late. Look, all y'all bitches about to lose all y'all jobs. But yeah, let's proceed with we're talking about closing. So now I only work one day out of the week. I used to work Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Now due to my son's medical issues, I really can't work those days no more. And I tried transferring out. So there's a manager named Blanca here on Palmdale. That's my local Taco Bell. So I don't know what favor she's doing for Karina or for Maria or for Emmanuel, aka E-Man out in Chino Hills. So I don't know what favors they're doing, but that's not part of management there at Taco Bell. Because I asked for a transfer, which you guys were able to do. You had open shifts, open positions. And that should have been just that. So Karina, for you to tell me you were the last resort and I could call whoever the fuck I want, that your decision is your decision because you have final word, I want you to stick to that. Leslie, I know you, and I knew you from somewhere. You're the group of leads and managers that showed up in Chino Hills trying to help Norma put up some stickers on the store. So I'm sure, Karina, you was up there too. Because when I heard your voice, a picture in my brain clicked in. So Maria was trying to cover all her sneakiness and thought she was going to be ahead of me. Never. That's where y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up by thinking y'all was smarter than me. Y'all think because I blow weed and y'all think because I'm blown out sometimes that I don't comprehend or understand or observe my surroundings. And that's where y'all fuck up. By thinking y'all smarter than me. So yeah, so now, not with that. So now that I'm not a closer and I only work one day, I get the same results. They babysit, which I don't care. It's just the fact that they're upset that I'm a better cook than they are. They're learning from me, but can't give me no respect and no appreciation, no thank you, which I can care less. But don't act like you've been knowing this shit and you've been doing this shit when in reality you guys are sitting and watching and observing me and learning from me, but then want to act and treat me and make it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So yesterday was horrible. Not only horrible, but the crew that we have, they follow orders. from management, which management is not the boss. Management is management. Management is a person that the boss hires to manage employees. You are not the boss. So when you tell an employee to do something because you don't like that employee in particular, because you want to get rid of them, because there's no way in order for an employee to really get fired there, they have to get written up a certain amount of times and then split ways. So management, when you guys have other employees under you, part of management is not to tell those employees to be rude and disrespectful to another employee because you guys feel some type of way. Management has nothing to do with personal issues. And that's where you guys are fucking up. And this is why you guys will be losing your jobs really soon. Because I'm going to make sure of it. So Blanca, Karina, Maria Yums, Emmanuel Yums, that got nothing to do with Cotty Foods, y'all fucked up. So all that hard work and giving up your baby didn't pay off, because now y'all not gonna have no fucking job. So all that selfishness that y'all done did and gave up a whole fucking human being just to end up getting everything y'all worked hard for taken away because y'all thought y'all was smarter than somebody else when nobody didn't even give a fuck about what the fuck y'all was going, what y'all was doing. But then y'all took it upon yourselves to disrupt my livelihood because I couldn't get 24 hours. For some reason, I was only 22, 23, 21, 19, and I never got 24 hours. So somebody was doing you a favor thinking they were going to distract me with these hours. It didn't work. Y'all thought y'all was going to distract me by writing all these letters. And Leslie, I'm going to need that letter because it has my signature. So we're not going to pretend you're me because you got a freckle face. But you just got that. Ain't nothing special about you but a freckle face. So to distract me on a letter, knowing that you're one of the ladies that were out in Chino Hills observing me, making sure y'all got a good look at me, making sure that if I came to any of y'all stores, y'all would get rid of me. That's not part of management. So that's where y'all fucking up, because y'all being too personal, trying to do people who shouldn't have no help or no favors. Now all of you guys where y'all worked hard for, now all of you guys are gonna get fired. Because I'm gonna make sure of it. Hey, Teddy. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it short because I don't want my feeds and nothing to be on distraction. Because you guys are distracting me more than what I should be distracted because of your selfish ways that had nothing to do with me, and I was minding my business. So now that you guys got one of the ladies that know, one of the new employees there who used to be a lead, who still act like she's a lead, but she's not. She's a regular ass person just like all of us. She's really trying to get that lead position. And what's fucked up is, come to find out, she knows Blanca. She lives out here up the hill. The one that the ugly version of me. Yeah, she lives up the hill. She knows Blanca, so they hired her thinking, I don't know what they were thinking, but yeah, they're just all these new people just they're telling all these new people, stay away from me, don't talk to me, this and that they're gonna get rid of me, that they're my replacement, because basically when I got hired, that's what they did to me. They told me they were hiring me because they needed to replace an employee. And when I met that employee was a good worker. And I didn't understand why they was getting rid of her until all of a sudden they manipulated her, and then we just didn't get along, and then she was upset because they were promising her stuff if she helped them get rid of me. And I had way before that, I told her, I was like, I'm your replacement. I said, don't ask me why the manager told me this, but she told me the reason why they hiring me was to replace a certain employee. So I'm sure all the new employees that are getting hired, most likely, that got hired by Karina, most likely are getting told that they'll be replacing me. But I don't know how they're gonna do that. They must not be watching my reels or my videos about this Taco Bell stuff. But yeah, that's what it is. They don't put me on the line, and when they do, they burn the chalupas. Nothing's cooked. They don't put enough meat, so everything, all the food gets fucked up. They put me on the line. They let me cook. I bring all the customers. Then they shoot me off the line, thinking they want the customers thinking they're the ones that made the food. Let's say it's so many dumb shit that it doesn't make sense, and I don't want it to make sense because I could fucking care less about it. But then it goes all the way back to Maria and Emmanuel. Like, why are these people behaving and acting this way? Like, what is it about me that is that? And I don't even do nothing, say nothing, but I defend myself. And I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me, regardless of where we at. So it's like they think they know me, they know my business, but they don't know anything. Like, they're assuming that I'm living in my car, I'm renting a room, I'm homeless. They're assuming that I'm not in Victorville. They're assuming that I'm in LA, Chino, and that I'm driving just to Rialto, and that I don't know. I could care less, because this is not what I'm trying to talk about in my videos. Like, I got something better and greater to discuss, and you got this trifling ass woman at Taco Bell and Yum's corporate thinking she's just above so much, and thinking because all the years that she put in Taco Bell and she knows all these managers and people, that they're just gonna be on a personal note and feel this is a big ass lawsuit. If y'all not understanding what this lady and this man is doing because they thought they would be able to cover their tracks and getting a hold of their daughter that they gave up, this is a big lawsuit. Because if it comes to find out the shit that I'm talking about is fucking true, and they're over here causing me hardship, and more so that my son is sick and got medical issues, y'all gonna get fired. There's no explaining, because like Blanca said, boo hoo hoo to me. We all got somebody in our family that's sick. You're right, we do. And we discuss this. A lot of people discuss this in politics, because medical services are not free. So you're gonna put a nail in your coffin because you're talking about some shit that you don't know what the fuck you talking about, because you barely can fucking understand the shit that you talk about. Because you don't know what you're talking about half the time. If it's not about tacos and burritos, bitch, you're not comprehending English the right way. If I'm not talking about no crunch wrap and no gorditas, you don't know what I'm speaking of in English. And that's where a lot of these franchise are failing and hiring a lot of these employees. Don't ask me how they're getting this job. Maybe because it has to do with the COVID, and everybody, the people who actually got degrees actually quit because they knew how severe shit was. And then these people took it as an opportunity to get these positions, but they don't understand nothing. Not much. Because if I talk normal, they just look at me like they're in the headlights. They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's sad because it's my own people that are doing this to me. And then when I defend myself, I sound kind of racist. And that's fucked up, because I'm not that. I'm equal opportunist. I will talk about any fucking race however I feel. And it sucks because I don't know. Maybe Trump got these motherfuckers doing this, and they get their papers out of this because they think I won't go to Mexico because I don't want to deal with my own people. So it's kind of questionable of why all these undocumented people who don't speak English right really try to hunt me down and be thinking they're funny and want to video record me. Like I had a lot of issues, and now that I'm having a lot of issues at work, and there's a lot other people that don't really speak English that are like doing shit. So I'm wondering, is that what it is? Do y'all know something that we don't know? Because a lot of people are noticing, the black people are noticing, the Asians are noticing, the white people are noticing that is the majority of y'all motherfuckers who ain't got no papers. So is it the government telling you guys to do this to me because they know I don't need, I could go to Mexico whenever I want. I know the people in Mexico are not like this. So for you guys to be out here and doing this is very questionable. It's very questionable. What are you guys are getting out of it? Because it's been many times of a lot of undocumented want me to beat their ass thinking they're gonna get that U visa, that victim of crime bullshit. So it kind of tells me, is that what y'all doing? Is that your job? To keep me in the States thinking that, oh yeah, treat me like this? Because it be my own people. Thinking that I won't leave and go to Mexico. You guys are traitors. You guys are the worst of the worst if what I'm saying is fucking true. Like, what do you guys get off of it? It has to be something because you guys are ridiculous when it comes to thinking you guys are recording me, laughing, thinking you guys are pissing me off, taking me out of my character. Like, what are you guys, who do you guys send those videos to? Because it be all the time, y'all be with your fucking phones out, recording, laughing. Like, what do you guys get out of it? Y'all sellouts. Y'all traitors. At the end of the day, that's what you guys are. Because I don't bother nobody. I don't go out and be like, oh, who I'm gonna fuck with. I don't. Sometimes I be minding my business, and then the majority of the time I be with my son. And then you guys like to do it with my son, thinking that I won't run your asses over or I won't fucking put a hole in your body. So my thing is, the recordings that y'all would do, why were you guys recording? Because I wasn't doing anything for you guys to start recording. So we're just opening another can, thanks to Maria and Iman. Because the majority of people that they got are people with the two last names. And the ones that barely speak English. Those are the ones that really are fucking with me. So if they're doing it in order to get a lead position at Taco Bell, then what are the other civilians are doing with the videos? Because y'all was laughing, thinking the whole shit was funny. That boy, the first one to hair up and record. So what were you guys getting out of it? Because I go to Mexico whenever the fuck I want. You guys are not doing anything. When I'm good and ready, I leave. It's been proven. When I'm good and ready, I leave. That's what anywhere. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of talking, a lot of fucking discussions. A lot of talking, a lot of fucking discussions about those videos and why y'all keep fucking with me, because I don't bother nobody. And people have been noticing that it's not white people notice, it's not them. Black people notice, it's not them. The Asians, they notice, it's not them. Indians notice, they're not them. They're noticing, like, why is it always her people? The motherfuckers that don't speak English, why they always bothering her? What are you guys are getting? What do you guys get? Well, I'm going to end it because this is not how I want my profile to be. I'm spiritual. I talk about my dreams. I talk about people in my dreams. I talk about people here. It's always good vibes. is you selfish people who think you guys are above everything else. That, yeah, it don't work that way. Things are gonna get changed. Things are gonna get fixed, and a lot of y'all bitches gonna lose your jobs. And I'm calling out names. And if y'all feel any type of way, cause y'all hear me, I say it loud enough for y'all bitches to hear me. Y'all can always say something. We always can clock out, and there ain't no problem clocking out.